Very good evening, guys. So today we are going to do the second lab, that is how to configure IP address to the router interfaces. So here I will go to Cisco Packet Tracer. I want to select a network device, that is a router. So here if we navigate, if we place our cursor here, we have a network devices option. You can select this, and here we have a different series of routers. We have 4331 router, 29 series router, 1240 router, 1841 router, 2811 router. We have different series. So here I am just selecting 2911 router. Okay, and I'm just taking another router as well. I'm taking two router here. Okay, so here I just rename the router for, this is for router 2, and here this is for router 2. Okay, so usually routers, as you all know, it works with the network layer of the OSI model. So network layer, that is it works with the IP address, and here it uses a WAN link. So to select WAN link, so here we use a serial link. Usually WAN link over the WAN, so it uses a serial link. So if I just select this interface and try to connect with the serial link, I don't have an interface here. I don't have serial link interface here. So I'm not able to connect this cable to this router. So how to enable that how to enable that interface in the router? So just click on the router. So here just zoom in, and here turn off your router, and here I have HWIC2T. So here you can read the description here. HWIC2T is a Cisco 2-port serial high-speed WAN interface card providing you two serial ports. You just select this one, HWIC2T, and drop it here, and after that just turn on the router and just close it. Repeat the same thing on the other router as well. So here just turn off, drag and drop, turn on the router, close it. So now I can, if I am confused with the cables, what type of cable I wanted to connect, so we have automatically choose connection type. So if I click on this, it automatically chooses the first priority for the routers. If serial link is present, it will take a serial link. If serial interfaces are not present in the router, obviously it will go for the Ethernet or fast Ethernet or gigabit Ethernet interfaces. If I place cursor on the router, here you can see what are the types of ports I have on this router. I have gigabit Ethernet 0/0, 0/1, 0/2, serial 0/0/0, serial 0/0/1. So these are the interfaces. So now you can just observe here, the link is not yet come up. That link is it's blinking in the red color. That means link is not yet up. Why? Because here we have not configured the IP address. So here I just wanted to assign IP address in the range of class C. I just go with 192.168.1, and here for this interface I will use the IP 192.168.10.2. So these are the two IP addresses I am going to use at this interface. Which are the interfaces I am going to use here? For serial 0/0, here also serial 0/0. Click on the router, CLI, come to CLI. So here I have to, would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? So press no, provide no here, and here right now I'm in a user mode. Just I have to provide the command called enable to move to the privilege mode. So here in the privilege mode I wanted to configure the, so okay, here itself I just show you the command show IP. Let me provide full command show IP interface brief is the command to check the status of the port. So here I can just see I have gigabit ethernet 0/0, IP address is unassigned, and here state is administratively status is down. So here also for serial unassigned status is down. For serial 0/0/1 status is down. Okay, we have not yet configured any IP addresses. I can able to check the details of the port by giving the command that is show IP interface brief, and I can configure the router by moving into the configuration mode. To navigate for the next mode, that is the command we use here, configure terminal is the command. Enter. So here if I want to change the router name or the host name, by default the host name is router for all the routers. To avoid confusion in a network, so you always, it is a best practice to change the host name. So I am just changing host name from router to R1. Enter. Okay, and here I want to provide the interface, provide the IP address to the interfaces. So I have to mention here for which interface I have to assign IP address. For which interface I have connected here? I have connected here serial 0/0/0. So let me first go to interface. So if I just press S and tab, it auto completes the command that is serial. So here this is a interface type, and here interface ID. So interface ID is 0/0/0. Enter. And here the command is IP address or IP add or IP address. Full also I can give. So IP address I have decided to provide 192.168.1 followed by the subnet mask. My subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Enter. After this, after giving this, my command is not completed. I have to provide the command called no shutdown command. The reason I give no shutdown command, by default all the interfaces are in a down state. That is why we have to provide the command called no shutdown. Just enter. Now the configuration which I have made to the router, I want to save it. But to save, I can just say copy running config to startup config. Enter. Destination file name, I don't want to give any building configuration. That means it is saved. Okay, you want to check, show startup config. Enter. Can you see here? IP address I have one. Okay, so it is saved into the NVRAM now. So if I turn off and turn on the router, my data is not going to be erased. Why? Because my data is saved on the NVRAM. I am just repeating the same step on router 2 as well. Okay, so you can look into the window, that is a screen. You can look into the screen. I am just repeating the same steps. No enable command, so conf terminal. Okay, let me give show IP interface brief. So here you can see nothing is assigned. Go to configuration terminal. I want to go to interface. My interface is serial interface and interface ID is 0/0/0. Enter. And IP add 192.168.10.2 followed by subnet mask. Put 0 and provide no shutdown command. Enter. After that, I want to copy from RAM to NVRAM. Command I use here. Command here. Once you configure both the end of the router, both the link, so here the line is automatically coming up. You can see it here. You can observe the changes. The link is up. It is blinking in green color. Okay. So here I want to See the shortcut command I use here, WRITE or WR also I can use. It's same as copying from running config to the startup config. And here to check, to verify whether IP address, what IP address I have assigned, same command I use, show IP interface if. So here you can see the changes. I have assigned the IP address to the router interface and the status of that port is up.